Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. And I apologize that I'm a few minutes late. I hope everybody's having a great day. And thanks for coming to hang out. Really do appreciate it. Once again, I do really apologize for being delayed coming to the stream today. We're just doing pumpkin carving at my sister's house. We do that every year right before Halloween, the day before, so that we can get all our pumpkins carved up for myself, my nieces, my nephews. Oh, I didn't fill that up. I should have done that. All the kids do that before they go to bed. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a great day. Thanks for anybody who's hanging out in the chat. What do we got here? We got Majo. I really like the shield knot. So I can't wait to play. I haven't touched PowerWash Simulator 2, but I've done everything in PowerWash Simulator 1 twice. I've fully done it on Xbox, and I've gone through it entirely on PlayStation 2. I really, really like the game. Nathan, I saved my MFP to get Kane 2003. Should I just use my MVP? You might want to get Drew. We will know tomorrow. Well, no, we won't know till Saturday when the events go live. That's going to be the bigger problem of how long the events are going to be to get Drew. I'm going to have to figure out, depending upon how long it is, and I assume it's going to be for a little while. But I'm missing one of the cards. I'm missing Rhea Ripley from it, so I don't know. So yeah, let's jump in and we'll play some PowerWash Simulator 2. I've not played this yet, so I'm very, very excited to jump in. This is very, very loud because I just restarted my computer. Oh, and thank you for welcoming me home. You didn't get the BFAB numbers game done? Oh, you'll need to get it all done if you want Drew. When is the BFAB done? Tomorrow? Yeah, you got to get that done. Okay, so we're going to play some Power Wash Simulator 2. If you guys are not familiar with it, this is just a very chill game where you power wash things. Now, I have not played 2 at all at this point. I have done everything in Power Wash Simulator 1. I got all the achievements for it on Xbox here, as it was a Game Pass game. Very much enjoyed my time with it. In fact, I went and did a bunch of the expansion packs that were free, including the Final Fantasy stuff, so I did all the Final Fantasy cleaning. It ends tomorrow. I think so. You can get different equipment, washer. Yo, what's going on, Charger? Cosmetics that you can wear as you're doing your cleaning. I'm pretty sure to begin with, it's just like a standard thing. We're going to have to earn some cosmetics here. Maybe it's Sunday. I don't know. I just remember they sped up the end date on it. So let's go in here now. The first Power Wash Simulator had a little story behind it, so I'm very curious to see what they do this time. But it looks like they're going to start us off very simply, like they did the first one. We're going to be cleaning a moving van. Great news, you're fully moved in. Oh, we got a new little shop here. And the removal van's moved to the wash bay, awaiting your expertise. Don't think the van should pose too much trouble, despite you having to sell off most of your equipment. I know we got it carried away at the auction, but trust me, there's so much more potential. Okay, so it looks like they've got a reason for us as to why we don't have any of our equipment from the first game now. Hey, what's going on, Spencer? You've never heard of this game, Charger? Oh, this is such a chill game. So you get a washer, you have some equipment. So here's our power washer right here. And we've got like a stool, a ladder. We got 2 ladders here. And we're going to spray off. And we got to clean everything. And you get like little bins. Satisfying little bins when you clean something completely. Spot yourself Astrobot. Oh, it's my favorite. You probably... Oh, wait. No, that's my Xbox controller. You probably got the newer version with the winking eyes. Or the smiley eyes. Man, that's my favorite controller. Okay. So that one turns it to the side. So you actually have to get in under 2. Oh, they've changed some of the buttons since I played. So we want to try and get... You can go to... I don't like that. They've changed... Okay. They've obviously changed some of how the D-pad works here. Yeah. Eventually you have tons of power wash stuff. Okay, I don't know what I did. No, I don't want to use the soap. I only have so much soap. No, stop that. Stop it. Though, okay, so the D-pad does your accessories. There's a gyro. Okay, I did something to turn that on, and I don't like that. There we go. Okay. So pressing the control stick now goes into that mode. Nope, still don't want soap. There. And you can rotate your nozzle. And so, yeah, so see there, I got the hubcap all clean. And now, or not the hubcap, but the wheel well. And we got the tire. And so you got to go through and you got to get everything clean. How do you get more power to make it faster? You just got to play it. Yeah, the Astrobot controller's like, what am I pressing to do that? They've changed the control scheme up. I got to get used to this. Is the game free? It's on Game Pass. So because I've got Game Pass, I can play it. So now that's where I might want to use the soap is on that. So we have an extension. There's different nozzles that give you different pressure, and we'll get better nozzles as the game goes on. Oh, that God of War controller looks so nice. There's a bunch of really nice controllers for the PlayStation. Nathan, don't forget to wash those edges. Oh, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. There we go. And we'll switch the nozzle back. I like a mid-range nozzle. Gets you a good pressure while you're doing the cleaning. We're going to have to go on top of the van and clean it too. I literally spend like 2 hours on a level cleaning it because as you get further and further in the game, you unlock more and more different levels. Is this supposed to be a satisfying game? Yes. This is just like a chill game. So you can like relax. Is there a gray retro one? Yes. The 30th anniversary controller they came out with last year. Very hard to find now, though, unfortunately. And you get this nice little binging sound every time you complete something and get it clean. Looks like the undercarriage is actually done, probably because it's harder to get under. And you can actually see, if you look at the top there, it shows you how much more cleanliness you have to do. So in this case, where we're pointing at the top of the screen there, it says truck lower side. And shows it how much work you have to do on it still. They've really... So a lot of the controls were mapped to the D-pad of like things that I'm hitting with the control sticks. Is this like a game series? So this is the second one. They came out with PowerWash Simulators 1 a few years ago, and it was, I guess, pandemic time? And it was like, I don't want to say a surprise hit, but like it did very, very well. Now, how do I control it without having to hold the trigger button? And so this was just a chill game that got me through a lot of time. And like you start off with like small with like vans and cars, then you start doing houses or backyards. And then eventually I was doing like a fire station. Ugh, I see what's happening there. If I could go and change some of the controls, I might. Because I don't like the way they're controlled right now. Nathan, when you wore the mask in the Hellfire opening, did you turn heel on the back opening day? Well, I did wear the mask. Or sorry, I didn't wear the mask in thing. It was just in the thumbnail I wore it. Okay, so there's the side done. So we're now done the entire side, I think. Oh, but we got to do the inside of the van. You can actually press a button and it like shows you. So if you're like trying to figure out like what areas you still have to clean, you can press that button. It'll show you where all the remaining dirt is. Maybe we'll finish the outside and then we'll come back to the inside of the car. Nathan, make my vehicle very shiny. Well, we'll do our best here. Oh, I hate going to that free aim mode. I just don't like how it feels. This is part of so it's on Xbox Game Pass. So that's how I'm playing it today. Through Xbox Game Pass. So I won't say it's free, but it's part of the monthly subscription I pay for Xbox Game Pass. The first one was free on PlayStation Plus, or it's on PlayStation Premium, one of the two. Like on the service, so you can play it that way too. So if you want to try the first one, you could that direction. So we'll do the side here. I want to know how to leave it on. There, found it. So R1 will leave the spraying on. So I don't have to hold the trigger. I'm playing this on Xbox. So this isn't a PlayStation game. But yeah, this is just like one of those games that you can just sit and do and like just chill out to. Really easy. Not to say it's completely challenging, but it's just more of like you just got to check everything off that you're doing. Imagine they made this game realistic and you had to fill your tank with water. Oh yeah, that'd be crazy. In the first one, you actually had to purchase soap. So, this one they've taken away the cost of soap, I believe. I think it's free now. Yeah, that's a good call. I can't wait to get that. I'm kind of annoyed because I have so many of the recent cards, and one of them is that we need for Drew for the numbers game coming up. I don't have. I don't have Rhea. Oh, hey guys, give me 2 seconds here. I just realized we'll keep that going for a second. I have to. We were doing carving pumpkins at my sister's house, and I took a picture of all the kids and their pumpkins, and she wants me to send it to her. It'll be an infinite Drew. They have dropped the word infinite in all of Woody's new spoilers, so it's going to be an infinite Drew. We saw, in fact, actually, we see the word infinite a few times. So it's going to be our first infinite card. I didn't get to do much today because I was helping my wife get some stuff done for a bake sale for my son. Um, it's being glitchy. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Computers do funny things sometimes. Oh, I don't. So yeah, I think that'll just be a Galaxy Opal Drew, but then you'll need that Galaxy Opal Drew to unlock the Infinite Drew. I got to get used to these new controls on this game. Yeah, I really hope we get some good badges. It's been a little while since we've had some great badges, so I agree. I thought this was a perfect time to play this game too because there's not much going on in the game right now. Like there's no live events. There hasn't been in days. I want to save my faction war tickets. To see what Infinite does. Are there time limits? Nope. You just do it as long as you need to. No time limits. You just chill out and you do the thing. There's that. Now, there are challenge modes, which are kind of a pain and my least favorite part of playing the game. Oh, I don't think I did the mirror. Live stream. We'll probably do a live stream on Saturday during the day for all the events because there's going to be so much. I'm not going to do one tomorrow because of. I'm going to do a card opening tomorrow. Like, probably. I usually do it at 1, but I think I'm going to do it at noon just for timing with Halloween and everything. So we'll open up the Monsters and Mayhem packs tomorrow. I'm debating whether I'm stupid and I buy more Hellfire packs to try and pull Rhea Ripley, or I wait 2 weeks to pull her for the number, or just to buy her outright for the numbers game. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, G. Yeah, they've got to do something about that, especially like for Switch 2 players who, in the beginning, like didn't get those events because they weren't there at the beginning of the game. So it just feels like they need to do something for those players. No, it would be November 1st is Saturday. That should all drop Saturday. I know. And especially because there will be the price drop. So it'll only be like 60K probably for the pink diamond at that point. Cabin doors done. So now we're working on the front part. Part of me doesn't want to wait. I think that's my bigger issue is I know that makes more sense. And it's what I would tell somebody else if it were me. But then I'm a content creator and I don't want to be missing out on it. Yeah, see, and that's the problem with like those long-term events. I knew that the numbers game, they might try something like that with it. And like in all fairness, it's a cool way to award people who've been with the game since the very start of the game. But I would hope that wouldn't be the only way to get that. Like maybe they have some other like plan for people. And now we're just jumping on our car. Oh, I'm at 3.2, no, 3.3, I think, right now. So we're in a good spot for MFP. Okay, I think I need to use the soap here. Yeah, get the BFAB ones done. Okay, that's the... Okay, how do I use the soap? There. Doesn't seem to be a soap limit now. That's good. Right, well, watching you. Nice. Oh, no, there is a limit on soap. It's on the side. I see it. Mrs. Spot, LOL. We're working on it. We're working on it, Dano. There's a lot of spots. I still have to do the top, and I have to do the inside of the cargo van. Because somehow they got the inside filthy. There it is. I'm getting used to the new controls on it. So now we got to do the front of this moving van, and then we're going to have to go to the top, and then we have to do... That should be all the inside once we finish the top, and then we just have to go and do the inside of it. And get it clean on the inside. Now, yeah, I'm going to have to get the ladder out. So how do I lift the ladder up? X. Any idea if the pink diamond? Yeah, so 2 weeks, Doug. They should. We should see price drops on the once the Galaxy Opals hit the market, and it's when the current cards, the Hellfire, will hit the market. So 2 weeks. That's also when I'm going to start trying to buy pink diamond cards. Because between live events and stuff that will be happening, I should have a bunch of tokens. Yeah, I think I might buy one pink diamond card and not wait for the Mick Foley so I can get Bray Wyatt. Just from, I want to experiment with him from a grinding perspective. I know a lot of people are using him. He's the only one I'm missing from that set. Unfortunately, I'm missing Rhea Ripley. So, from the Hellfire set, which is kind of annoying. It's like one of the two cards I don't have. Every other card I have from the set already, and I can't get. Obviously, Hellfire's not going to be in the market for 2 weeks. Yeah, that's kind of. So I've got the other pieces. I just don't have Bray Wyatt. I'm kind of curious if I can replace him with Jay in my lineup and use his finisher to get a bunch of MFP off the top. So just have him spam the attack button, do the pinning combination, and then I think he'll get points for wet blanket and another thing, Lionheart. So, but then it won't miss. But I just don't know how much time it'll take compared to, it's going to be longer than the super kick because there's a struggle with it before he does it. He grabs you, pushes you down to the mat, so it's not quite as good as the super kick, like in terms of speed, but also it will work every time. So, Charger, have you tried that at all with Bray and like using him in the J position like I use him? I know it's longer, right? So it's like one of those things, but how much longer? It'd be guaranteed to work every time. Does it give you more MFP? Well, at least you can get most of it from, so we're done the top now. No, we're not. There we are. Almost missed the roof trim. So we got to do the shutter bolt, and then we'll start working on the inside of the van here. You literally only need Rhea. Yeah, I'm Rhea and Alundra Blaze are the two I'm missing. Yeah, because Bray would get points for like the wet blanket and something else. Oh, right up there. Sometimes you really got to look for those nooks and crannies. There we go. All right, let's start doing the walls. Let's spread it out to the green. Let's do the green nozzle. We'll spread it out a bit. You need stuff for the fire. Nooks and crannies. Like the little small spaces. Oh, okay, okay. You need all the. Well, thankfully, you just need to buy the arrows cards you need. And when the price drop happens next week, some of them we'll see. Like the pink diamonds should be 60K at that point. So to get the ones you need shouldn't be that bad. I have all the arrows cards. I'm actually just. I hate the fact that there's one card I need from Hellfire and I don't have it. You need Trish and Dexter. Are you waiting till they're in the market? Now I got a question. If I miss the Brett numbers game, well, I don't know. We'll have to find out. I don't know the answer to that, Devin. I'm inclined, unfortunately, I feel like to say no, but also then I feel bad for any Switch players who can't get it. Like they haven't thought about that. Yeah, I'm 8 out of 10 Hellfire packs as well. And I'm like, I don't want to open more to get Rhea, but it's the only card I'm missing from this like current set for Drew, and I kind of don't want to wait. But also, like, there'll be Smash and Stash tomorrow, so maybe we'll get a free pack, and maybe, or not on Saturday. In my last pack pulls, I got Pink Diamond Trish as a manager, and solo taps every 12 seconds. Nice. I don't have Pink Diamond Trish, but I've got Pink Diamond Andre and Pink Diamond Xavier. Yeah, I don't know. We'll know for better on Saturday once these events actually roll out. I'm missing Shinsuke for Nakamura. Oh, and the manifestation. Oh, that's right. That's like one of the few cards you're missing, isn't it? That sucks, Marcus. I'm sorry. price drop with the price drop makes sense to wait. I know. It's just one of those things where I have FOMO because I just want to get this Infinite Drew. Here's the deal. If we see Infinite Drew and his badges are insane, I might just do it from a grinding perspective to get more. It really depends what his badges look like. Because, like, let's be honest, I've got the MFP to do it. But does it make sense? No. But do I have the MFP? I'm sitting at like 3.3 million right now. But also we've got... That's the other piece is what's the biggest weight? Yeah, the infinite cards, unless they're just for live events, but we should see them in packs, I'm guessing. Because the Galaxy Opals came close, so close this time. Yeah, that's where I'm kind of at. Like, let's see what I need tomorrow. The collection reward's going to be Andre the Giant. We know that because it's Bronson Reed versus Andre. So we'll get Andre the Giant. I don't feel like I need to chase Andre the Giant as a card. Okay, so what do we've left to do? We're at 96% complete. Oh, yeah, the floor. We got to get the floor. Normally by now, I've obviously missed some stuff. But normally by now, it's... we got infinite tier cards early. I thought they'd hold them a bit longer, too. Because, like, they're going to be giving us... How are your trophies looking? For the game, not great. I decided not to do trophy hunting, Martin, and play some PowerWash Simulator. Because I really enjoyed the first one. And I was like, I've not played this yet. And I would love to play it. I think they'll be their own tier. Yeah, Giants are not my style either. Okay. Access the task list. What do we got left? Oh, we missed one of the cabin doors. Gotcha. Yeah, it is. Wing mirror. So I missed one mirror. Truck bed. Rolling shutter. So one of the rolling shutters. The rolling frame. So still a few things. The hub light we didn't get. I got all the... Okay, so there's one of them. It usually, like, pops up the last three. Nate, you sound a lot better. You don't... Yeah, thank God the cough's pretty much gone away. I'm still coughing, like, somewhat every once in a while, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. Oh, it's pointing at things I missed. Oh, I like that. What's it telling me I missed here? Oh, is it underneath? Right there. Thought I got everything here, but apparently not. I really want to see what he does to faction war points. I think there'll be more infinite cards that we... Yeah, well, there's going to be there's a lot of infinite branding. Not good. I wish it was better, but it is not. What am I supposed to be getting here? Do I need to put a... Oh, you know what I need? I need to get a ladder there. Let's get the ladder there. This is Nate's job. I wish is not my job there. Place the ladder, and I bet you there's... it doesn't even look that bad. My silly dog is protecting us, barking at people. You guys would need to start paying me a lot of money for it to be my job, or YouTube would need to start paying me a lot of money, and I got to figure that out. For it to be a job, I wish. Man, if I could make a full-time job just streaming, that would be so cool. Okay, I'm missing something there, and I don't know what it is. I'm going to go to other stuff. So we didn't get that window properly. There. Okay, so cabin doorstep, which is right here. Truck bed. Didn't we get the truck bed? Roller shutter frame. My power wash reaction. Yep. Okay, roller shutter. Cargo ceiling hold. I'm looking for something saying like I've not done it. Okay, so this looks like it's on the outside here. This is the bed right here. Okay, there's the truck bed. Rolling shutter frame. That's the last piece, is this rolling shutter frame. Oh, wait, it says specifically frame, so it's like, God damn it. It's this piece. I was like focusing on the wrong spot. Maybe I need to do it from the outside. What am I missing on this rolling shutter frame? No, you can't pull it down. Oh, wait. How do I get it to show? I'm trying to remember what the button. It's this button. I hope so. Trust me. I hope they're going to finish it tomorrow. There's a way to see what's... Whoa, what did I do there? There's a way to see... I'm now trying to remember how to do it. What you have left to do. Oh, it looks like you have unlimited soap, maybe. I don't know, the soap kind of refills when you turn that on. There's a button to press to see how much is left. We did it. I pressed the button earlier, and I don't know what button it was now. It's not that button. It's not that button because that goes into that free room. Those are sprays. Or I'm pressing it and it's so little. Man, what am I missing here? Oh, that 18. I shouldn't have to Google it, but where the hell is it? It's the only piece we're missing now. It's on the outside. Do I have to do it from this side? No. This should be like such a simple one and done type situation. Oh my god. Got it. There we go. All right, that took too long. And then it gives you like a nice little time lapse on the cleaning of the vehicle. We need more locker codes. Boy, do we. We do need more locker codes. That's completely true. All right, so let's jump over. We got another. So we earned $200. We now have a public facility we need to clean. Do you even use soap? You can use soap. I use it for the windows. So this is some sort of public utility or public facility we need to clean. I already know what this is because it's in the trailer, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Oh, we'll upgrade soon. We only got 200, which I don't think is a lot to do upgrades quite yet, but we'll be getting better and better things to do to use. LOL. I get it. Trust me. I'm gonna be. I don't know. We'll see by tomorrow if I decide to grind anymore before we open packs tomorrow. But I expect it'll be close to like 3.4 million tomorrow. So, um, probably if I feel like it, because I'm above 3.3 right now. But it's just a whole ton of work if I do that. And I've grinded so much. I'm higher than where I was last week. I've managed to make everything back I spent after my terrible decision to keep opening packs for Kane, who I don't even love because he's a giant. Although he'll be decent for my Faction Wars team because he's one of the best Galaxy Opals in terms of MFP. That's the other reason I want Bray, is because he's a good performer in terms of MFP. Yeah, that's a good call. If you can wait for it, do it. Unfortunately, Daniel, I don't think I can do that. I'm going to be fishing MFP tomorrow. Yep. Tomorrow night. So we should probably talk about tomorrow because some of those new events go live tomorrow. I think, I don't know. We'll see. It depends what's going on with my wife. But I think I'm just going to do a card pack opening tomorrow. And I'm going to do the card pack and I'll save the events for Saturday just because tomorrow's a busy day around the household. Obviously, we've got Halloween and I've got kids. So that's going on. Halloween and kids. And then we've got the Blue Jays tomorrow in Game 6 of the World Series, and they could potentially clinch the playoffs. Win the playoffs tomorrow. So when and Nathan wants to watch that game somehow. Nathan opening packs. Yeah. I wish I hadn't gone for Kane. Not that I super regret it, but like I didn't need to go so hard for him. I don't enjoy using him or playing as him. Mostly. Tomorrow could be a huge day. The Jays are Canada's baseball team because it's our only one right now. Although I've heard some former wrestler turned commentator insulting Canada about the World Series. You're at 2 million. I've been grinding buying cards. Got 300 tokens. Nice. Yeah, I want to get I still haven't gotten the tokens for the Superstar Super Pack 2s. So I'm going to clear those out in the next price drop. It's going to cost me 250K to get all of the, probably 250 or 225K to get like 1100-ish tokens probably. That doesn't include all the ones from Superstar Series 2 either. So, wait, don't forget Saturday night's main event. Yep, we got a lot of stuff going on. How many hours do you grind a day? How much MFP? I probably grind for 2+ hours a day. Right now, I can't say I'll continue to do that forever. And as soon as I get a job, that's probably done with. But I've been grinding more recently, and I just do it while I'm watching TV or a movie or YouTube or recently the Jays games. We did something. Oh! Yeah, we knew it was Bianca with the prior leaks that Woody had. So something came out of the ground here. Might need to try the soap here. I think I can only use soap for a little bit, and then I have to like let it refill. Yeah, I'm gonna try and figure it out, Nate. I have a full-time job, grad too. Yeah, that's true, but I've also still got to make videos and other things for the channel. I don't want to forget about the channel. Oh, we got a new job. Like, this has become important to me, and I want to keep that going when I get a job. So I need to figure out how to balance it all. That's going to be my bigger piece. Is how do I balance everything and figure that out? Let's go Buckeye Saturday. That's Ohio, right? I'm not as familiar with NCAA, but I'm pretty sure the Buckeyes are Ohio. Tell me if I'm wrong. Every match is a title fight. Yeah. My biggest issue with Saturday main event so far, and I've watched them all, is the and I'd almost forgotten about it, is the commercials. The commercials are so damn bad. Okay, so there's one. Let's switch back to this nozzle head. So what do you guys think of PowerWash Simulator so far? Have I convinced you on the zenness of cleaning everything? This thing was. Thought it was Ohio. Ohio State, though. That's different than Ohio, I think. There it is. 'Love Saturday Night Main Event, but it'll never be as good as the 80s version. Yeah, it's not bad, and I like the 80s throwback to it. And the music and the the video graphics are very old school, and they've got the old school referee uniforms. So I do appreciate all of that. 100% I appreciate that. It's just a matter of like there's the door. I'll come back for the other part there. Um, it's just like the commercials and how it's presented. I think it hurts that it's on the like not like a pay-per-view, and you have all the like ad breaks for NBC. Yes, yeah. I was like, I know that. So back in the day, I used to work for a hat company called Lids. Um, and well, I was not a big sports guy, and I've never been like a huge sports guy. I had to get really good and learn all the team names for every sport. But NCAA is where it got tricky. Now, thankfully for NCAA, there were like 15 popular teams that we'd carry hats for on a regular basis, and the rest I had to look up anyways because we didn't carry them, especially here in Canada. Yeah, I was a manager for one of the stores, and actually, I got to be a district manager for them, and I got to travel over Canada, opening up stores for them. It was really cool at the time. Got to go to the East Coast, to Alberta. Never got out to BC with them, but to a lot of different areas I got to go to. And I've got like 200 hats at home. Some really cool, unique ones. Say for this Saturday main event because of the DLC pack. But the DLC pack's not for another few weeks. You loved Lids in the day? Yeah, it was a cool place to work. And I definitely like garnered a huge hat collection. There it is. Just got to get this one done. You'd always have your hats custom made, like with the names and stuff put on them. Yeah, I would do that. I had a lot of cool ones. Nate, can the Blue Jays win the World Series? I hope so. There's a bunch of jokes going on in my subdivision right now that trick or treating will end at 8 o'clock on the dot, so everybody can watch the game. Kind of a lousy night to schedule a World Series game, but I guess it probably happens almost every year, honestly. Um, yeah, I'm curious about that. One of the matches, so the upcoming set is the Monsters and Mayhem. And I don't think they're looking at monsters in the traditional sense, like we're thinking like Undertaker or The Fiend. And I think they're looking at monsters like big, meaty men slapping man meat type monsters. So, Bieber, Drake, yeah. I think you'll see a bunch of Canadian celebrities there. Jason Bateman was at the LA game. He's from Canada. It's going to be these. I looked this up, but it's going to be the Superstar Series 4. Or if Superstar Series 5 drops tomorrow, it could be Superstar Series 5 you need. What he was saying that could come tomorrow too. That was the old Big E saying, big meaty men slapping man meat. And Simon Miller, one of my favorites. Yeah, we need Bronson Reed to get the Undertaker 90 for that challenge. Actually, I think Cody, he's not the best. I'll laugh when I'd seen the head of the Shriekers. Yeah. Um, man, I just want to see the stuff for Saturday and what we're getting. I really need more free Hellfire packs so I can potentially open a Rhea Ripley without having to have FOMO and go find her. Now, the nice thing is we don't have to. I was just like, we're going to have to climb and do the top, but that's not true because we already did the top before it raised up out of the ground. But I have a feeling the door is going to open it and we're going to have to go inside and clean whatever this is. Oh, I love the signs. So there's like a whole storyline in these games. The last one had some, yeah, 100%. Um, the last one had some storylines going on in it with like as you're doing the cleaning, and like it felt like there were like aliens. No, not felt. There were aliens and stuff involved, um, which makes this really interesting. So I'm always looking like for the lore when we're playing this. Like, what lore is in this? Yeah, no, and I agree. Don't get me wrong. The content's good. The content's good for it. Um, Sometimes I wish they'd spread the content out a little more. Instead of dropping it all on a Saturday, it would come out like over a few days. So skip the pack after this week because they're Superstar Super Pack 4. Yeah. Yeah, this game's so good, so calming. Like just like you just do your stuff, you just clean, and you just like you go section by section until you're like done. So like now I'm working on this white section. Once it being insane is done, there it is. But I didn't get the poster frame. Yeah, so we need to get the poster frame. We're gonna try and jump and get it. Might need to get the ladder out to clean it. There we got it. Okay, so we'll do this wall, which will be smaller. And we got that light. Then we'll work on the top portion. I think we need to go and. Did you? Yeah, I did see. I was not impressed with that vignette. So here's the deal: you do not need to tease a commercial in a business where teases mean something. Um, Teases for the WWE mean new wrestlers, new factions, new groups. You do not need to tease a okay WrestleMania commercial. I'm like, there's been better WrestleMania commercials, and we all know what's happening in Vegas. You've talked about it like so many times. I don't need a teaser for that. What you do, and I said that happened definitely, is you create excitement for something that, and like partway through the day with all like the everybody buzzing about it, they're probably like, oh, this is great. Everybody's talking about it. But the problem is they should have realized um, that they were going to disappoint people with it. And like people are going to have these expectations of what were we hearing? Jericho, Gunther, new Paul Heyman group. We heard so many different expectations for what that could be. You thought it was going to be the next 2K Grime. Yeah, see, and I had thought it was going to be a new group, like Paul Heyman's new group with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, and I thought Austin Theory was going to be in it, so that they could get something going. And like Paul Heyman being like, "This is the new vision," and still keeping the name or whatever. My favorite WrestleMania commercials are the first ones from when WrestleMania went to Hollywood, and they did the movie trailers, um, like for the different wrestlers, the movie trailer parodies. I thought that was super fun, and those were so good. When are we getting Undertaker 20? I don't know, Marcus. Doesn't seem like anytime soon. Yeah, theory's there. He's injured right now, but the rumor was going to be when he came back, he was going to be with the Vision and like debuting with the Vision. So yeah, looks like we need a lot of cards for the Octad Infinite stages. Yeah, I'm curious what we need exactly. I do have a lot of cards right now, so the Braveheart one was good. The Indecent Proposal was Steve's. No, not Indecent Proposal. The one that had the movie with Sharon Stone. What was that called? I don't remember. I love the Freddie Blassie commercial. The ones from Mania 21. Is 21 the Hollywood one? I don't even remember which WrestleMania went Hollywood. A Few Good Men was classic. Yeah, there were a bunch of good parody ones. Those ones always stood out to me, and I can't remember. I don't think they tried it when they did other Hollywood WrestleManias. Yeah, the Gladiator also one. Now I want to Google it. Give me a second. I'm going to Google it. I don't know what the name of that thing was. It'll be like her Basic Instinct. It's I didn't need to Google it. It's Basic Instinct. It was the Basic Instinct trailer where she flashes them because she's not wearing underwear under her dress while she's being interrogated. And I believe it's Stacy Keebler and Christian and Jericho. Yeah, I think you're right there, Bray. I feel like we're last game events. They'll continue to keep stuff going till the new game, but I feel like when numbers game runs out, that's like a big portion of like what they were doing this year. They'll still have events, but hey, what's going on, Carla? How are you doing? I don't know if it's your first time to my stream, but if so, hello. Yeah, Stacy is Sharon Stone. You're right. Hope you're having a good day. We are just playing some PowerWash Simulator right now. Oh, we're done. We don't have to do inside. There we go. Oh, nope. We're not done. It is now open the inside. So now we got to clean the inside of this lavatory. It's pretty gross looking. I don't know who let it get this dirty, but we're going to get it clean. Oh, nope. This game is so good. And the thing is, it's like time consuming. Like what? We've been playing for an hour and I'm not even done the second level yet. But like it doesn't feel like you're wasting time. And it's just kind of like a good way to chill out and zone out. Imagine walking into a bathroom like this. Oh man, the subway bathrooms in the first game from the UK. You had to do underground bathrooms in the UK, and they were gross. They were worse than this. Do you try to get all the achievements? Usually I do when I play. Not every game. I gotta love the game to try and get all the achievements. Like last year, I platinumed a few RPGs last year. So last year I platinumed, got all the trophies in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Metaphor ReFantasio. I did 2K24, the wrestling game I normally play. But then when it came to Final Fantasy VII, which I liked, Rebirth, I did not try to get all the achievements for Final Fantasy VII. I thought the game was okay. And I did finish it and got all like the side quests and stuff done, but I just didn't want to invest in getting all the achievements for it. So I have to really like the game. I've got a pretty high trophy level on PSN, and I'm new to the Xbox ecosystem, but I think I'm all right for like achievements. I'm at like 60K. You never let me call you Dan Daniel. That was a wink. I don't think it winked so well. I'm joking. Hit all three signatures in one match and nine. Oh, okay. Perfect. Well, we should be getting those then. I have a feeling we'll be in a spot pretty soon there where I can clear most of the. Because we're now in the pink diamond token market, and I think I'll be able to get most of the pink diamond tokens. So, out of it. Token cards. Because I'm going to get. In 2 weeks, once the cards drop down in price, I'm going to clear out the tokens from Superstar Series 2 and Superstar. The one card I need for Superstar Series 3 to get the. Or Super Pack 2 and Super Pack 3. I need one card in Super Pack 3 to get 300 tokens. I need to get all the others for the ones for Super Pack 2, but they'll be much cheaper. So I think I'm going to buy them in the next price drop. And that'll grant me 1,100 tokens, not to mention we're getting 300 tomorrow. We'll probably have another 300 for live events coming soon, if that's what they're going to be doing over the next few weeks. Um, so yeah, I think I might be able to get a bunch of the pink diamond cards. My wife's telling me. So we were doing pumpkins today at my sister's house. We do it like kind of every year. Anyone call me whatever you like. How do they spell Dan Ron? Carla, how do they spell Dan Ron? Got it. Oh, my wife's getting mad at my dog, it sounds like. She probably had to go outside and use the washroom and then didn't want to get her feet dried off. We're making progress here. FPS is third person shooters, but I do love. See, you understand the goodness of PowerWash Simulator. Have you tried 2 at all yet, Carla? I really love the first one. I got all the achievements in it on Xbox. And then I went back and when it came to PlayStation Plus and started playing on PlayStation Plus. And did all the campaign again. I just didn't get the trophies again for the time challenges because they were a pain in the butt. Oh, don't give me. Okay, so I've got 800 hours in Animal Crossing New Horizon. If you want to talk about games which I had no idea I'd fall in love with, Animal Crossing New Horizons was a game where I bought that for my wife because she loves Animal Crossing games, and it came out right the right time during the pandemic where I was like, well, I got nothing else to do, and if you enjoy it and we have 2 Switches, let's play together. And I remember playing at midnight and being like, I'll probably just play this for a few hours and be done with it. And then um, 800 hours later into that game, I'm actually looking forward to sitting down with my wife, and because the trailer just dropped for the new content for it today, and I'm looking forward to sitting down and watching that with her over the next day or two. I started watching it because I didn't realize there was actually going to be new content for it. Like I thought it was just like the upgrades they were talking about, like in terms of the resolution and having more people on your island. Although let's be totally transparent, you don't want more people on your island. If you still have to have this stupid lobby system of them coming in, and they haven't fixed that. But yeah, very, very big Animal Crossing fan. I collected all the fish. Like I basically did everything. I had almost every recipe. I just was so disappointed in it after so long for it. I'm boring people by talking about Animal Crossing. By it never really getting like major updates. Like they had 1 year's worth of updates essentially and then repeated every update for the holidays. They were always the same. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. Do you and your wife? So we do have a Switch 2. We bought it for the boys, actually. To be totally fair, I've hardly touched it. I think the only game we have for it is Mario Kart. It's one of the few exclusive Switch 2 games anyways. Um, but I've hardly played it. Um, Mario Kart I thought I'd like fall in love with, and I haven't even like touched it, I don't think. Maybe I've played one match or something. So yeah, we do have a Switch 2 at home. I just haven't done much with it. I'm very excited though to try out the new stuff. I just wish they'd fix some of the other like issues with Animal Crossing, like have a better system so that people can come into your game and like not everybody has to wait around for 10 minutes while you wait for these new people to come into your game. We got another job. I wonder if it's going to be vehicle. I hope they do another vehicle. I like when they juxtaposition a big job and a little job. Oh, you can raise the toilet seat in this one. You couldn't do that in the last one. I didn't realize that. Feel like the toilet should be pretty clean soon. Okay, there's the toilet seat. The toilet's close. Right there. Okay. We got the... This wall needs a little more work. The button doesn't need its own separate. There's the inner wall. Okay, so we just got to keep working on this wall. Spraying the toilet paper down. Got to get that toilet paper clean. I mean, in all fairness, Carla, you for this entire situation. And that they let this bathroom get this bad. But that's the general gist. I was explaining to my dad about PowerWash Simulator today. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go home and stream a game called PowerWash Simulator. And he's like, excuse me? And I'm like, yeah, you power wash things in it. And he's like, what? He's like, I've got things you can power wash if you need. And I'm like, no, 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 no. You want to do the game because you can do like fun stuff. You need disinfectant. I don't know. Water's doing a pretty good job. That grab rail still needs a little bit of work. Remember replaying this on, sorry, not replaying this, but yo, what's going on, Jason? Hope you're having a good day today. We're actually my gaming reaction today because we are playing not my faction in 2K. We are checking out PowerWash Simulator 2. It is currently on Xbox Game Pass, and I love the first PowerWash Simulator. And this is my foray into the new one. We're getting close, though, to being complete. I think once we get this inside done, we'll be 100% done. Loved how this just rose out of the ground, though. Yeah, next year's going to be interesting with a bunch of new games. Infinite cards are coming. I know, I saw Jason. Woody dropped everything in the Discord. I'm going to do a video on it probably tomorrow. I want to just get all the information and the events together with what the description for the events are. I don't know how I can easily do that to make it easy to do, but I want to figure that out. So we can go over what everything looks like for November because he dumped what looks like the entire month's worth of events into the group. But infinite cards are finally happening after the long rumored. Are they? Will they? Won't they? Are they Ross and Rachel? Switch to some soap here. In the first one, you only had certain types of soap, so it's actually I think they've made it much easier and only had one type of soap. Mega Jamie did a video earlier. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do my own version of it. I usually do one for the leaks when they come out. And we can both put our own spin on it and how we do it. Just the ceiling and the floor left. We're getting close. Who's Ross and Rachel? Yeah, talk about friends. I've actually started watching some reaction guys on YouTube recently. That's part of what I've been grinding to. But they react to different things, and they just started watching Friends for the first time. So, which is really interesting to watch people go back and watch a show that I used to like quite a bit. Oh, we're good there. Got to get this bin. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what is this? But there's like a recycling bin. Well, they're not in the zeitgeist anymore like they used to. It's funny. My 13-year-old son, almost 13-year-old son, has just started watching The Office, and so like he now knows who Jim and Pam are. He's in the middle of season two or near the end of season two right now. He said he watched the Booze Cruise episode, and I'm like, man, that was such like a thing for me growing up. Jim and Pam, Ross and Rachel. But I'm like, and part of the reason he wanted to watch it, he's just heard it's funny. But I was also watching the paper, and he was interested about watching the paper because it's a spin-off of The Office, and I burnt through the entire series, first season of it on the weekend, and I really, really enjoyed it. Corey and Topanga, that's one. Jake and Amy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine is one that I really liked as a coupling. But yeah, Corey and Topanga. It's too bad the whole deal with Ben's. Yeah, it's Ben Savage, and him kind of disappearing and ghosting his friends. Um, he just kind of ghosted them. Okay, I must not have everything in here because oh, there's still a floor. They haven't highlighted it down to the bottom three yet. Oh, there we are. There's the last three. So the ceiling, the inner floor, and the surround floor. Okay, we did a good job this time in terms of getting everything out or like clean because we're just down to the floor essentially and the ceiling. So now we just got to get the floor done. And you can play classic Mortal Kombat games online. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he's in politics now. He's on the conservative side, I believe. But yeah, he's just ghosted his friends, which is too bad. I saw that, Jason. I've actually never been a big MK guy. I've always been more in the Street Fighter sides of things. I love like I platinum Street Fighter 6 and Street Fighter um or and Tekken and Street Fighter were my jams. And I didn't really play Mortal Kombat. I did go and play Mortal Kombat for the storylines. I'd usually buy them like dirt cheap and I'd play the storylines. You should open up your own power spray business. I was thinking about that. Although it sounds like a lot of work and equipment I need, but PowerWash Simulator makes it sound like it'd be very easy to do. Unfortunately, in Canada, it wouldn't work half a year because you wouldn't be power spraying much in the winter. Unfortunately, we're almost done. What are we missing? Oh, kind of see it there. So we got to go around. Okay, that's the... We got to do the surround now. Hey, what's up? Thanks for the info on the paper. I just finished season 1. Enjoyed it. I'm glad to hear that. I thought it was very fun. I was reading reviews saying it was like middling, and I'm like, it's very fun. I enjoyed it. Tekken 3 is now on PS5. Yeah, it's part of the PlayStation Plus stuff, I believe. And we're so close. Do I need to use soap on here? Or maybe I got to soap it up. There it is. We're done. Job complete. Good job, us. Never really watched, but yeah, I heard Danielle Fishel was on it. I don't even know how. I feel bad for the whole Feeney part because William Daniels is not in great shape. He's like 99. He's doing fine. He's 99. I mean, God, give the guy a break, right? So the guy's older. He's 99 right now, but obviously he's God. I have so many just popping over to my phone quickly. I have so many notifications open on my phone. Okay, so we can look at upgrades now potentially. So we have a campsite we've got to do. So we'll do this campsite in a second, but let's see what other upgrades we have here. Do we have any new washer equipment that makes sense? We have $600 we can spend. We've got a bunch of power washers that are out of my price range. The Urban Extreme. So, I don't know. Is the Swirl Force one any good? Ideal for washing flat surfaces. That's the one I've been using, but we also have this one. Maybe I should switch to that one. Or I can buy extra parts for these ones. There's that area washer. Extreme. I don't know. I thought Girl Meets World was okay. It was always going to be for kids, though. I think people want to be for adults. We'll need to buy everything eventually, anyways. Oh, you can sell it back? Oh, that's cool. You couldn't do that before, so you can sell it back. Okay, we just spent all of our money. What are the cosmetics? What cosmetics can I buy? Not many right now. We can buy furniture for the office. I'm not going to be buying much furniture for the office at the moment. We can get outfit cosmetics. Different colored hats. I think the biggest thing Girl Meets World did for us, oh, and you can change the color of our van, is introduce us to Sabrina Carpenter. Man, they make this so clunky. Okay, we're going to the campsite now. So yeah, Sabrina Carpenter, that was our first venture. This doesn't look crazy difficult. Oh. Oh, mother of God. What is this wonderful invention I have here? I did not realize that this was going to have this attachment on it. Oh my god, this changes everything. Yes. Oh, that's bad. I didn't want him to find a pink diamond pack. Oh, Melissa Joan Hart, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and Clarissa Says It All. I never actually saw Clarissa. I think I was age out for that, but I was definitely into Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So yes, I understand that and having a crush on her. I don't want a pink diamond pack because I can't afford it, and they're going to do some bullshit for it. So this like sticks to the bottom, and we can add an extension to it. Good. Oh my god, I love this thing. I didn't realize this is what I was buying. And I love it. Oh, that's great. I haven't watched it at all. I'm just gonna make my own thing. I don't know if I can use this on walls, but I'm gonna try. Oh, this seems so good. Yeah, home improvement. I was thinking about home improvement the other day. Halloween is tomorrow. My boys were trying on Halloween costumes earlier because we haven't done much for them this year. My phone's vibrating. And we got Game 6 of the World Series tomorrow. For people in Canada, that's a big deal for us because it's the first time we've been in the World Series in 32 years. I was a wee lad the last time the Jays were in a World Series. And we could potentially win tomorrow, which is such a big deal for Canada. And we're very, very excited. Holy shit, this makes washing everything so much easier. Who were your top five crushes as a high schooler? Um, man, if we were going to talk about my crushes when I was in like high schooler slash like a kid, um, Kimberly Hart, the Pink Power Ranger, Amy Jo Johnson, um, Tiffany Amber Thiessen. Um, I said that earlier, Philly, when we were talking about like TV couples. But Tiffany Amber Thiessen, Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell. Who else? I don't know. I'm trying to think about it. Those are the two that jump to mind. I guess Topanga, Boy Meets World. I'd be lying if I did not include her. Trish Stratus? Yeah, I guess so. I almost feel like I was older during Trish Stratus. Like, I don't think. I guess I think wrestling and TV crushes differently when I was a kid. Jennifer Love Hewitt, yeah, yeah. Oh, Sarah Michelle Gellar, that was a huge one for me. I loved Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Um, Yeah, I love, like, I've seen every episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer multiple times. Actually, I'm thinking about launching a new reaction channel where I'm exposing my son to things I used to watch as a kid, including things like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Um, because like that was such a important show when I was growing up for me and my friends. Not just because it has Sarah Michelle Gellar on it, but because the show's so damn good. I'm gonna need an extension on this thing because I don't think I'm gonna be use this as much as I want. Nathan got a new power wash. Yeah, this is a floor cleaning one, or a flat surface cleaning one, I guess. But unfortunately, it's I need longer extension for it. I'm not gonna be able to use it everywhere I want to. Exposing your son. Well, that's not what I mean. Quite what I mean. But I just thought it'd be interesting for him to check out like shows like Buffy, especially because I consider Buffy like one of the best written shows ever made. This is a camp level, so we just did it a lavatory, like a bathroom, that like rose out of the ground. Okay, we're gonna need to switch. Um, what about this one? So we're gonna need to switch to this gun. Monsters of Mayhem. You can't even read the text. We're almost there. Trish Stratus was awesome. Yeah, I remember like me, and I was like, "Who is this woman?" When she debuted, they just brought somebody to be arm candy for Tustin Albert. I don't even think that's how she debuted. I think that came later. Maybe I don't remember. Oh, we got that. Okay, so we still have to clean up the barbecue and the fireplace and everything. Start working on this. Yeah, we did get some new versions of Trish this year. The 03 Trish, although it looks like she doesn't look much different than the other Trish. Although I think the work they did on Drew McIntyre looks really good. Where's Sunny's cards? LOL. That'll never happen. Trish, Sunny, Sable, Chelsea Green. Oh, I love Chelsea Green. You know what it is about Chelsea? She's just fun and she's up for anything. Um, like anything they ask her to do, she's willing to do, and she just says yes and finds a way to do it. That was really shown in the Unreal episode they did for her. But she's done so many good things. She should be a world champion. Like they should put the world title on her at some point and have her be like a scheming heel with it. With the Secret Harvest, honestly, bring Matt in or call up Ethan Page to join her because like they've worked really well as a pair on television together. So I would love to see that actually. So what's good in Canada today? Well, Philly, we are very close to. Um, you're from the UK, right? Am I correct in saying that? We're very close to a World Series win, which is baseball for us, and that's a big deal. Um, Tomorrow we have Game 6 of the World Series. Um, Secret Harvest is dumb and stale. I think they need to do something with it. I don't think it's dumb and stale. I just think they need to spice it up a little bit. I don't know what that is quite yet. We'll do the front in a second. Let's do this side. Yeah, she's really strong. She's got good in-ring ability. She's got good instincts. I think she's learned a lot of good stuff from Matt. It's kind of shocking that Matt has not been signed. Yeah, Chelsea was going to do well. Like, it was kind of shocking to me when they released her back in the day because I'm like, she could do so many good things and they just haven't done anything with her. I know everybody wants Tori, and here's the deal: I don't really care about Tori in there. I love Gail Kim growing up. Gail Kim's great. I love Gail Kim. Ugh. I don't love Nikki Bella. She's not a favorite of mine. I think we've talked about this before. She is tolerable. I think she did a lot of damage to pro wrestling back in the day. And I know that's not everybody's opinions, and I could be wrong about that, but that's the way I feel. You had women like Beth Phoenix and Natalia who were not being pushed instead of Nikki Bella. Although I did tweet at Nikki Bella because if she can get her character model fixed, and I stole this joke from Alan in the group, if they can get her character model fixed, why can't we? Can she just tweet and ask 2K to make more World Tour? That would be great. I mean, if she can get that done, maybe she can get us more World Tour. I don't want to say that, and I won't say that, Daniel. I know because I don't think that's fair to any woman to say. So because I think it's not good for women to say that like that's how they got where they are. So I need a ladder. I need to get to the top of this roof. Where's my ladder? There it is. Okay. So much more work to do up here. I'm from Northern Ireland, but people do say we're British. Women wrestlers. Yep. AJ Lee. Is that new tag team with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee? Oh, Punk's wife. That AJ Lee. Yeah, AJ Lee's pretty great. I liked her because she did something different during the. I know she said that, but that was also a promo, and I think that was there was. I think that was scripted. I could be wrong, but it felt scripted. They were the bad guys, and she could say stuff like that about the bad guys. I just know women have to deal with that type of stuff on like regularly, and I want to be careful. To be fair, there are no women's divisions that. I think there's a women's division without the divas title. I just think it's a different women's division. One where you have Natalia and Beth Phoenix taking the lead, and you have more women like AJ Lee. Yeah, very excited about him being in the game. Although my broken dreams are I don't have Rhea, which we're going to need to unlock. Oh no, I fell off. Whoops. Do I have an extension for this one? I do. Good. Yeah, no, that's what it is. So one of the events clearly says to get Infinite Drew, you need to um, have 55 numbers 55 through 99 done, which and like raises a ton of questions for people like who have been playing on like got picked up the game on Switch and they didn't bring back those old events. So does that mean Switch players are just ineligible to get him, or what are they going to do for those players? And that was always going to be the problem launching this game mid-year for another console. And like, don't get me wrong, Switch 2 is not out yet, so like they couldn't launch it alongside the game when it came out. But there's a whole bunch of events that they did not catch people up on. I was hoping they would, and they didn't do that. So I feel bad for those players. Okay, so we're done that. There's that. Are we done this one? Yep, looks like it. Okay. So let's get the front of this done, and then we'll start working on some of the other stuff around here. Get this chair cleaned up. Hey guys, what's the live event? Good call, good call. This is the cleaning live event where you just got to clean things using a power washer. But we are playing PowerWash Simulator 2. I'm really enjoying it. It's just a very zoned out game. And we're going through and we're getting this cabin site clean right now. Not much in the story yet, but knowing the first game, they're going to drop some crazy stuff on us in the near future. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Sid. Although I never saw him in the WWE as Sid. I only saw him in WCW as Sid Vicious because he was. I started watching during the Attitude Era, and he had left the WWE at that point, and he'd showed up near the dying days of WCW before he had that terrible leg accident in the ring. One of the worst injuries I've ever seen. Do some good cleaning on those windows potentially. Oh, maybe not. Okay, windows are done. Okay, so I think we're good on the cabin. Let's do whatever this thing is. A shed door. So we got a little shed here we got to clean up. Looks like they're keeping the cabin wood in it. Yeah, that was a really bad accident. Because he's who Chris Benoit won his title from, I believe. I think Chris Benoit won the WCW title before he walked out from Sid. I don't think that was the match where that happened. Yo, what's going on, Warzone? They reset the which timer on the BFAB one? What'd they change it to? Yeah, him and Sid are like the only two I think I've talked about this before, but are the only two like I really watch. You see Lola and Johnny, the image. Yeah, I'm really worried about that. I don't want to buy another pack, especially because I just don't have money to do it right now. If they do it, I might just get the basic one this time. We'll see what happens. Um, yeah, that well, they reset it when they brought them back because they disappeared for a little while, and they reset it when it came back, so it had a much shorter lifespan when it re-arrived. I think it was down to like 9 days or something. That's not new. That happened like a week or two ago. Yeah, Psycho Sid. Oh, is it? Okay, good. Yeah, well, and it sounds like it's coming for sure. I don't know. We'll see. They'll maybe try a Galaxy Opal one down the line too. If there's a small one, I might get it, but I don't think I'll get a big one. They're just really trying to see what they can get out of players from my faction this year and what they can like charge people. The thing is I don't want to miss out on any live event cards because I'm 100% complete on live events. Oh, have a good night, Warzone. We'll catch you tomorrow during the opening, or if not, we'll see you on Saturday. Okay, so we're done that. A little camp light here we got to do, I think. Lantern, yep. Okay, so we got this lantern. We did the stepping stones. Um, is there some rando stuff I have to do? Do I have to do the edges? No. Yeah, well, they need new bosses, and I want to wait till I have an infinite card in Drew potentially to see how much more faction war credits I can get out. Yeah, I wish I hadn't bought the Cena DLC. I did. Although I did use the VC to get the um, island expansion unlocked. Goodbye, Warzone. Have a good night. If anybody wants to pay for it for me, let me know. Joking, but somewhat serious too. Uh, Cutting right back on everything right now. Just my lack of a job has really sucked. And I'm trying, but I just can't find one right now because the job market's so terrible at the moment. I guess we'll find out in the near future. I appreciate that, Charger. I'll try and do something similar to that. I hope so. The events sound like they'll be slightly easier because they're not rumbles, but they do sound like a gauntlet match, so we'll see what happens. Even if it does happen, who knows? Maybe it's not a thing. I bet it's a thing. I bet they saw the diamond packer and like, we can do this. What's your suggestion, Philly? Yeah, the Vader Encore should be this weekend. Oh, a little bit more MFP. Back into the drawer. Yeah, all the Sinister 2 cards are going to hit the market, so we should get Vader versus Bray again, let him into this weekend. Man, I'm surprised it only says 91%. I thought it'd be closer. So don't have Vader. Well, you'll be able to get him tomorrow at least. He'll be in the card market, so if you want to tackle him, you can get him tomorrow. I got kind of lucky. It just kind of worked out for me. I'm not quite done the outside trim here. There's something that didn't get done right there. There we go. Okay, let's get the fire pit done. The barbecue. I think that's it. I don't know. We'll find out. Lantern. Or lantern. Yeah, it's been kind of just rainy and gross here. The past, like, week. We need Rey Mysterio doing a 6 of 9. Well, let's see what I can do about that. Oh, each of these are their own individual unit. All that binning. It's just like this game is just dopamine with the binning as you do things. Saturday is going to be so busy because we're going to have Superstar of the Month, the numbers game. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Jason. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. We're getting closer and closer to that 1,200 number I want to get to. Have the 12-hour stream, which I'm very excited about. Oh, the physics actually have it moving. Okay, we got it. Looks like we got the frame. We got everything there. Let's get this barbecue good done. There's other stuff we're missing. I thought we were close to being done. Unless the barbecue has like a ton of different sections in it, might. Yeah, we'll get another Toy Titans, I'm sure, and we're going to get another demastered at some point soon, probably, too. Which means that we're going to have, like, demastered skins that I can regularly play with, which makes me extremely excited, because I love the demastered line. Super packs, yeah. They're going to fit that in. That's why I have such a big nest egg. I think we're going to have a ton of packs. We're going to get this Superstar Super Pack 4, and then we're going to go right into Survivor Series, and they're all going to be 1 week after another for like the next 4 weeks. So there's going to be a lot coming out over the next few weeks. And we're just standing on top of the barbecue like a regular Joe does. When they're cleaning the barbecue, they stand right on top of it. I don't know what I have left to do. Oh, this telescope and this seat. Really? Huh. I haven't grinded much tonight, but I haven't had a problem either recently, so I'll have to check it out. Although that super kick from Jay kind of like stuns him to a point, and then for me, I like it's not a kick out because I've got him tapping with. Who are you using? No, tomorrow's gonna be Monsters and Mayhem, but the one after that'll be Super Pack 4. I'll get it when it's cheaper to get the tokens out of it. I do. I've platinumed Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8. Well, Smash and Stash will be fine. It's only going to be 4 prizes, I think, for it, which sucks, but it is what it is. Man, what am I missing? I'm going to have to go to look at the sheet because it says 99% of the way there, but it hasn't broken down like, here's the final 3 things you need to find yet. Okay, so it's pointing at... Was there something on this... Oh, the chimney flashing. I like how it like aims you at the... Okay, we got that. What's it saying I missed now? I like this. Okay, this little lantern thing here. Oh, whatever that is. Okay, so we're close to being done. An axe, a chopping block, and a hanging. There's the mount. So, oh, this right here. We missed this. They added new characters to Tekken 8 from season 2. Yeah, that usually is what they do there. I have season 1. I never got season 2. Um, okay, we're almost done here. There it is. Let's check out the time lapse for the before and after. I always love watching the time lapse. It's like, here's all the work you spent 45 minutes doing in like 15 seconds. Okay, so we're going to go to the home base here, guys. Oh, they will. Oh, there's like a little map here. So it looks like we're going to go to some other cities in this game because you spent all of your time in Muckingham in the first game, which is looks like where we are right now. Pet the cat. I bet I have to do stuff with that cat. Can I spray the cat? No, it won't let me spray the cat. Why do I keep petting these cats? I hate cats. How many cats do I own? We got kind of a room here with stuff in it. I appreciate that. Thank you. And we got... Wow. We can put a lot of stuff in here. Really classed up this... Not classed up, but the last game felt like an indie game. And it was. It's created by a small team, Future Lab. Or published by Future Lab, which is still a small team. But the creators on it... So funny. Ah, okay. I never found the pin method to be quicker for me, just in general. Public. Oh, this is where you do your free plays. So every time we do something, it's going to show up on one of these shelves here. What was your choosing path in World Tour? What do you mean? I had everything done in World Tour. What do you mean by choosing path? Billy, I don't quite. It's been, don't get me wrong, 2 years since I platinumed it as well. So it's been quite a little while. Um, what's the next one they want me to do? Oh, I'm not doing it at house right now. That'll take another hour. And I'm getting tired out right now. Got to save everything for the game tomorrow. I'm excited for the new He-Man game next year. Oh yes, I saw that. That looked cool. That looked cool. Little 2D game. I'm a big Lego guy. I've got Lego all over my house here, basement here. In fact, I've got some Fortnite stuff behind me or beside me here. But they just announced Power Rangers Lego, and I'm like, oh my god, I want it. Yawn. Um, oh, excuse me. Sorry. I've been playing it myself, but I only got to Chun Li and her teaching. Oh, you just get to everybody. You don't stop at one person. You go to everybody, even the DLC characters you go to, and they teach you stuff. So yeah, there's no specific path you take a choice of. You learn from everybody and you meet everybody and you get all their techniques and you do their missions. Yeah, I fully 100%ed World Tour, got everything in it, beat the secret boss, went back after the DLC and they unlocked a bunch of other things. So yeah, there's lots to do in there. Just go get teachings from everybody. There's no, that's why I was confused. There's no specific path. You just talk to everybody. All right, guys, you know what? I'm going to wrap up the stream now. If you enjoyed the stream today, number one, thank you. Number two, thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate that. I had a lot of fun with this today. I think we'll do some more Power Wash streams because there's chill. We can chat. We can talk about wrestling. We can do whatever we want. And it's something just to chill out doing. And if there's not much to do in the game, hey, then we'll do this. So yeah, I really appreciate that, guys. Yeah, and if you did like it, hit like. Do me a favor, hit like on the video, and hit subscribe. Helps me grow the channel. We're growing the channel a little bit more and more as we go. Yeah, we'll talk. So we'll be back tomorrow at noon. I think I'm going to do it right at noon, and we'll just do 30 minutes. So we'll do some cracks and packs. See what we can pull out of Monsters of Mayhem. I'm not going to chase Andre, I don't think, unless his badges are insane for grinding. If he's doing like 80 MFP for grinding, then we'll have a conversation, or 100 MFP for grinding. We'll have a conversation if I chase after Andre just to sit on the sidelines or not. But I doubt he'll be that great. So, but yeah, I hope everybody has, if I get Bronson, I'll probably be happy enough and stop tomorrow. So, but I really, number one, thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll talk later.